Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for stopping by today. My name is Jella. If it's your first time seeing me, welcome and welcome back to my channel once again. So today guys, I want to share with you my personal reasons why I think most of the time your foundation or your makeup doesn't last for long. And we're beginning right now. Before I go any further or before I begin this video, first of all, the only thing you need to do first is always stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. Even before doing your makeup, make sure you drink a lot of water. So now let us begin. Okay, so I've done my brows, my eyes off camera. If you want to see a detailed eyebrow tutorial, make sure you click up here. So guys, I've done them off camera. The main reason is because I want to concentrate on the skin apart from this, because this is where the problem comes from. So the first thing I have to do now, this is my bare face. I just washed it. I take my Pounds. This is the moisturizer I love using. So it's the one I take. Never skip moisturizing your face. Even if you're oily or you're dry skin, if you want to have that flawless makeup, make sure you always moisturize your skin. Since it's hot, I love taking my MAC Skin Radiance. Oh my god, I think it's almost done. Okay, I think I have, yeah, this is just small. This is the primer. Now when you're applying your primer, make sure that you let it sink into the skin. Rub it so well into your skin. Make sure your hands are clean. Okay, now I'm done with the primer. It's synced, you know, it's into my skin so well. So I take my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. Now what I do is I set my primer. If you're oily, you need to take this step, but if you're normal, maybe normal or dry, that's okay. So I'm trying to set my primer. This is where I always get my issues from. This is where I always get so oily. So I make sure I pack my powder so that the oils stay into my skin. They won't come out. Okay, so now I'm done setting my what? How is it called? My primer. Yes, so now it's time for the foundation. I'm going to use my Milani, but guys, if you're so oily, you need to get a mattifying primer. That is if you're oily. But I love using my Chestnut. A lot of people say that they crease when they use this foundation, but I don't have any issue with it. So it's the one I'm going to use. So let me take my beauty sponge, taking my beauty blender. When you take your foundation, guys, you need to blend until you see that the foundation is all blended so well. Let me show you how I blend. Make sure you don't apply a lot of foundation underneath your eyes, because remember, you're going to apply your concealer. So that is also another tip. Don't put a lot of foundation underneath your eyes. Okay, so basically I'm just blending. Blending is easy for everyone, right? Okay, now I'm done blending my foundation. I blended it so well. It took me like 5 minutes to blend. So now it's time to highlight. I take my concealer. This is the Age Rewind from Maybelline. So I take the side of my beauty sponge. This is the Real Technique sponge. So I'm just blending. So make sure when you're blending, make sure you see that you don't have any creases around here, or that your concealer is so blended into the skin. So it's what I'm doing. Basically just blending. Everywhere I put my concealer. One is that this side cannot. So that's why we always use the side of the beauty blender to blend out the concealer. Okay, now the concealer is blended so well. Now it's time to take our loose powder, the sachet. So if you're going to stay out for long, or if you're oily, I advise you to bake. If you have an oily skin, it's always best to bake. Bake your face. If you're not oily, if you're dry skin, you just have to set your concealer. So I'm just, can I set? Let me just set. If you're not going to take like a long time being out, or if it's not so hot, you just have to set your concealer. And by setting, it means just applying my powder everywhere I applied my concealer, and basically squeezing it into my skin. So this is setting. So after setting, I found our concealer. So always have a mineralized powder. I have this one from MAC. It's a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. So I take it using such a brush, setting everywhere, like where I didn't apply my powder. So just setting it. I rarely contour, so now it's time to bronze our skin. I take my Anastasia bronzer. Basically, I'm just applying it here. Just to bring back that color into our face. I take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I take such a contour brush. This one is meant to contour my nose. So I don't use my bronzer to contour my nose because it will look so harsh. So basically I start from my brow going down. Now after applying, after contouring, after bronzing, you take your MAC Fix Plus or any fixing spray you have. Okay, now the fixing spray is dry up, so now it's time to highlight, to put on our highlighter. I take Gold Deposit from MAC, just using this brush. Okay, so when you reach highlighting the cheek area here, don't put a lot of highlight, just put a bit, just to give you that glow. And don't make it like a straight line. That way your highlighter is not going to look so well. It's going to look so patchy and straight. So basically, just apply a thin layer of highlight everywhere you want to highlight. So I'm just lining my eyes, my waterline, using this Maybelline eyeliner. So now it's time for the lips. Guys, I hope you can see what I mean. The makeup looks flawless and it's really synced into the skin. So let me first line my lips using my Maybelline. No, using my Revlon. So guys, I hope this video was so useful to you. This is the finished look. Just popped on my earrings. So guys, I hope these tips were so useful to you. Give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe down below. Let us connect on Instagram and Facebook. Also, oh, I forgot to tell you, ring the bell button, because sometimes you can miss out my notifications if you just subscribe. So hit the bell button. We stay connected. You get a message every time I make a new upload. Also, click on any of these videos you're seeing on the screen. See you in my next video. Bye.